Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dungeons 3. I am the Alchemical Rabbit, and joining me is the cooperative Evil Atoli.
Hello.
Atoli, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing alright. I am simply just sort of digging things out.
Me too.
Alright, looks like we have started to store our mana up, which is good. Don't currently have enough work boxes, unfortunately, to build anything. By the way, so when you start placing doors,
Yes.
prioritize doors on the workshop and the Tinkerer's Cave first.
Okay.
The reason being is that will then speed up the placement of everything else.
Ah, okay.
You get it?
Yep.
Oh, the game did not like us placing doors at the exact same moment.
It was like, no.
It did stutter a little bit on mine. I don't know if it did for you or not.
I haven't really been noticing too much stuttering.
Well, you're
but...
not hosting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Alright, so that's good. Let's go ahead and fill in the rest of this. Currently, for those of you just joining us, we are marching out against the forces of good, one death hammer at a time.
Excellent.
And we are going to progress forward now, actually, where the next death hammer is awaiting us beneath a shield.
What do you want? We have 2 more slots for...
I'm listening, hold on.
I mean, it's good for my ego to be feared that greatly, but how are we gonna get through there now?
Now, what were you saying, Atoli?
I have 2 slots for 2 more creatures. What would you like?
Whatever you feel like. It is your army.
But you're commanding it.
Yes, but it is your army, after all.
Alright, I got you another demon, and I'm going to get a orc down here for working on doors.
Fascinating. Alright, I do not even know if we can progress... Up there, that's where I need to go. Okay. The game hasn't queued us on the next place to go yet, and so I was like, wait, where does it want me to go?
Where do I go?
So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and drop an efficiency spell on this.
Had it even really searched for one?
I'm looking.
Needing an alibi, it quickly sent a few creatures swarming out as a vanguard. The having a look around Evil's army had discovered a stone heap. Just a little brute force, and it would fall into the ravine to form something like a bridge. Computer game logic.
To be fair, that works.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna start working on that.
Excellent.
I'm sure there's not at all a vanguard of heroes. Oh my god, there's a vanguard of heroes to fight on the other side.
Oh my god.
Who would have thought?
Not I.
Now, at any point, Atoli, if you decide that you would rather command the surface, you can.
No, I kind of like building the dungeons.
Alright, men. Activate the second Death Hammer!
Death Hammer 2!
No.
Those things? Ah, damn it all anyway. Get ready for impact!
With a kaboom, the second death hammer hit on the ground and sent its destructive waves toward the dungeon. The dungeon heart groaned under the blow. This death hammer also had to be destroyed quickly in order to save the dungeon heart.
Just to make sure nothing happens to my poor little hammer, I also built an SLD-26 magical tower shield generator. So knock yourselves out!
Generously, the foolish Dwarf King Grimly revealed the safety mechanisms to the listening and taking notes Evil. Before the second death hammer could be turned off, a team would have to land on Endor. I mean, the eager for a Star Wars Evil had to destroy the magic shield.
Star Wars coming out this week.
First,
My
we'll
god.
destroy the magical tower.
Actually, wait, or did it come out last
Death
weekend?
Hammer number 2.
I think it came out last week. How was Star Wars? Let me know how it was down in the comments. I have no idea if I've seen it yet. My god, can you believe Star Wars is coming out this week?
I know, right?
And for those of you watching that, yeah, it's last week. I don't care. Whatever.
It came out recently.
Right? Like, that's just, like, blows my mind.
I know, right?
Oh my god. I'm getting old.
You're not getting old, whatever.
This is going to be, like, the 6th Star Wars movie I have been alive for the release of. How weird is that?
It's a little weird, I'll give you.
Right?
It is a little bit weird.
Like, when I think about it, the fact that this will be now 3 Star Wars movies have come out since Disney.
Uh-huh.
Like, it doesn't feel like it should be the 3rd.
No, I guess not.
Because Rogue One, like, just kind of disappears into the ether of my mind.
Right.
If that makes any sense.
No, it makes sense.
Alright, meanwhile,
Enemies
let's
have
see what
entered
she's
the
working
dungeon.
on. How did enemies enter the dungeon?
I don't know.
Like, I suppose they could have snuck in behind me. Alright, I'm sending the men back.
Okay, I think there are a couple of dudes down here.
Well, guess what?
They're dead.
They're extra dealt with.
All right, cool. Did you pick someone up or did I pick someone up?
I picked up a lot of people.
Okay. I think I might have seen your hand pick people up and I was very confused.
No, I brought the entire army down here to deal with this.
Oh, okay.
Me.
I'm going to...
Aha!
I'm gonna make this other big room that you made over here. What did you make it for?
No reason. It was just there was a bunch of stuff dug out, and I was like, I'll just square that off.
Okay, I'm going to make it another horde room.
Okay.
I know that's like not super efficient in placement, but
That's fine.
Hey, Grimly. Your toys break easily. My pals barely got their hands on it and it broke. So,
I'm on my way to the second Death Hammer.
let's have
Excellent.
a look at this second Death Hammer, shall we?
I just said that, Talia.
Keep your hands to yourself.
So now that we're like 3 or 4 episodes in, Atoli, what's your opinion on like Talia and the writing of this game?
I don't mind the writing. I wish her voice was slightly different. Like I feel like she's always
Good.
slightly good, yeah.
It relentlessly
Like
sent
even her
Mr.
evil
Lord
voice
the
is
second
like
Death
when she's
Hammer.
doing the evil and it's on all caps or whatever.
I 100% agree with this.
Yeah, it's like I like it. I think the writing is fun.
It is a little charming after a while, because at the beginning it's a little heavy-handed, I think.
Yes,
But,
the beginning definitely is heavy-handed.
I don't know, I feel like Talia and the narrator arguing kind of helps
Yes.
in a way, though. So, alright, I'm going to let them heal a tiny bit while they're working on that. Oh, okay, you were putting it down here. That's where you meant.
Yeah, sorry.
There's a couple of rooms I, like, squared off, so I wasn't sure. I'll go ahead and put another, like,
Gobbler.
food, yeah, next to it.
Sounds like a plan.
Might be. It might be. I'm also going to go ahead and get a couple of Banshees.
Okay, I'm gonna put a point into Talia.
Okay. Sounds good. Because the Banshees will be helpful.
You said they slow creatures?
Yes.
Cool.
Time to take out the trash.
Yeah, I think they slow movement and attack speed, so...
Nice.
Alright, the hammer is apparently undefended, so I'm just going in.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, I destroyed all of its shields and all of that stuff, so...
Ah, okay, makes sense.
Alright, so...
Oh, these things are pretty fragile, aren't they?
I'm going to return to base.
Okay.
Grimly, I think I accidentally broke both your hammers. I'm so sorry.
I'll strangle you in my bare hands, Gil. You goddamn disgusting.
In order to make sure we don't have to cut out all of Grimly's cursing, I'll just take over here. The brilliant evil had succeeded. The second Dwarven Hammer was also history, and its army marched inexorably towards the dwarven town of Steelsmith. Something else permeated the smell of metalworking that wafted from the city towards the dungeon. The smell of the dwarves' fear.
For good reason, too. We're going to tear their city apart. We could still return to the side of good. Let me think about it for a second. No.
Man, sick burn.
Sick burn indeed.
Man, how will she ever recover?
No one knows.
No, they don't. I'm building another crypt.
Okay.
I just want to see if I can get another pack of zombies in there or not.
Okay. That sounds like a plan.
So we did that. We definitely don't need the land up here, so we'll just fill this part in. Gonna go ahead and start building a new treasury up here.
Oh, did you find another gold vein?
Yeah, well, I've known about one for a while. I just haven't done anything with it.
Oh, okay.
So we have that. This area is completely unnecessary. Like, see, I don't mind filling in, like, these dug out areas.
Uh-huh.
It's just the paths I like to keep. Okay, what the...
We were both trying to fill in the same area at the same time.
Okay, well, you knew what I was doing, so meh.
Well, I didn't know which area you were talking about.
All
to be
of
fair.
them, Atoli. All of them.
Well, fine.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
No.
That's fine, I needed the corpses. Go slap the drum for me, would you?
Payday.
Did you slap the drum for me?
Yeah, I did.
Excellent.
Oh my god. Oh, that was you. I was
What?
like, they have fire attacks.
Oh, no, that's just me dropping the spell. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
We have that. That will come through. That's being dug out. Everything's looking quite good. Now, of course, we still need to go kill Grimly, and we haven't brought up the fact there's 3 Death Hammers up here, but, you know, we'll ignore that.
My goodness. 3 death hammers.
Oh, damn it,
Where'd you get
guys
the
have
money
been
for that?
such a hoodie.
No one
You
knows.
just completed my surprise. You know that all good things.
Maybe he
come
also
in
has an
threes.
infinite, like...
Honestly,
Budget.
do you
Budget,
have
yeah.
another one of those damn death hammers?
A death hammer. Ha! I have 3 death hammers.
What? The whole thing times 3? Not very imaginative, if you ask me. You are so...
Stop! Hammer time!
Together, the 3 death hammers had a lot more power than a single one.
The only thing I can
It
hope...
would certainly be better for the Dungeon Heart if they too were quickly put out of action.
is that the writers had fun with their dialogue.
I hope so. I hope the voice actors had fun with their
There
dialogue,
are
though.
enemies
Indeed.
in your dungeon.
I'll kill the enemies. Alright, after this wave is dealt with, I will return to the surface to deal with them.
Excellent.
Alright. Looks like we're pretty well secured. Doors are slowly getting made. We also, by the way, have a spell called Magic Room, which would be beneficial for you to be using in certain circumstances.
Oh, really? What does it
Yeah,
do?
it doubles the efficiency of a room.
Oh, okay.
So, for example, when you cast it on the workshop, they'll create the toolboxes twice as fast.
Oh, okay.
So, sometimes useful to do.
Nice.
We have all of that. I think I'm good to head to the surface.
Excellent.
Hopefully enemies don't sneak up behind us.
Hopefully.
There goes the army.
Goodbye, army.
Alright, I'll just send them straight there. Return down to the depths. See what's going on down here. There we go. So many bodies. Yeah, we haven't picked up another group of zombies yet. That's telling me I don't think we can get more than 1 pack right now.
That makes sense.
A little bit annoying. How many orcs have you bought? Why do I have 5 orcs?
Because I'm trying to keep some of them down here to work on my damn doors.
Well, you didn't tell me
keep
that.
taking them.
You don't tell me these things.
Well, now I'm telling you.
Well, it's a little late now. Don't you think?
You could send one back to me.
I could, but I won't.
Well then,
I'm evil. Why would I do that?
because we're both evil and we're supposed to be working together.
Well, evil doesn't work well together. Except in politics.
We do.
Well, yes, but... Fair point. Fair
Yay.
play, fair play. Let's see. We have a few places we could still put a few more doors. That's good. Yeah, some of these, like, for example, the treasury doesn't even have efficiency.
Uh-huh.
I just like to put doors on every room.
I agree. I like to put doors on every room as well.
Just makes them feel better.
Indeed.
Alright, I am beginning the assault on Grimly's fortress.
Excellent. Good luck.
Alright, Demonic Might is down. Kill them all. Let's drop another fireball. Alright. There we go. The doors are down. I was like, why aren't any of the guys dying? And I just realized it's because they were all attacking the door instead of the people.
Oops.
I was like, man, these heroes are tough.
Indeed.
Don't remember them being this strong in single player.
Oops.
What?
Oh, I slapped the chicken. And they exploded.
They do tend to do that. Alright, I'll kill this. I think this is the last group of enemies, and I'll burn the hammers. We are about to get a bunch of guys downstairs. I'm going to try and kill these hammers before I send defenses back.
Okay.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Alright, defenses are down. Kill the hammers. We have to return home. Hammer number 2 is down. Hammer number 3 is prioritized. Oh, one of my banshees, like, passed away.
No.
So, that's the way you want it. I'll take care of you myself.
Nope, I left.
For death and glory.
I like how he walked out to fight me as all my guys left.
Indeed.
Shall sound in the deep one last time. Men, let this be the hour when we draw swords together.
Oh, I think he's marching towards the base.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
The Red Dawn.
I will
Finally.
tell you, I actually took care of those guys pretty well.
You
Your
did.
Just
final
using spells and
hour
slapping
has
them.
come.
Yep.
I want to build a door up here again.
There's already a door there.
Oh, really? Because they broke it down.
Yeah, they'll repair it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That's just something they'll automatically get around to doing. So don't worry your head none.
I will try not to.
Alright, so we got a good chunk of rooms. Yeah, the other thing about this game compared to the old Dungeon Keeper games,
Yeah.
rooms are a lot bigger.
Oh, really?
In Dungeon Keeper, you would make rooms like 5 by 5, and that was like a big room.
Oh, okay.
In this one, because things take more space, like all these beds are taking, 4 blocks.
Right.
In original Dungeon Keeper, they took 1.
That's fair. I do feel like overall the space is bigger from what I remember from watching you play Dungeon Keeper before.
Yeah, it's that.
Like
there's-
the actual physical area you could put your dungeon in is larger.
Yes. Well, that was part of the original challenge of Dungeon Keeper, was building within certain constraints and fancy things. Like, there's no lava or water down here, and that was always a huge part of the old games.
Right.
All right, I'm going to take the army,
Okay.
and I am going
Can
to...
you?
No.
Yeah, that's fine. I think we're pretty much good.
We
we're
have
near,
no mana.
We're near done,
we have
right?
0 mana. Why do we have 0 mana?
I don't know.
Oh, you never built a... Oh, crap.
What?
We don't have any, we don't have the buildings to generate mana.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't. You built this room, and I didn't. I just assumed you were taking care of it.
Yeah, sorry. I was going to. The problem is I never had any toolboxes because someone kept building doors.
Oh.
So...
I'm very sorry.
You know, we're just gonna let Gimli march his ass all the way down to the dungeon, and we'll deal with him then.
There you go.
So sure, you can have all the dudes.
Cool.
Yeah,
Well, they could just keep working on things until the army shows up.
Yeah, right. Yeah, if you... I was like, why do we have no evil? And then I realized because you're dumping everything into the upgrades.
Well, yeah. Why not upgrade them? I have nothing else to do with it.
I don't know,
right now.
more creatures?
Well, I was doing that too. I've been kind of alternating.
That's not even symmetrical. Look at that. 3 points in Horde, 1 point in Undead, 2 points in Demons.
Well, we have a lot more Horde creatures than we do demons. So I figured that would be there. And then honestly, I keep forgetting that we have the undead now, so I haven't been putting points into them.
Aw, they're so neglected.
Okay, hold on. As soon as I get enough points, I'll put a point into
Poor
them.
boys. Poor undead boys.
The undead boys?
Yep.
Well, they're not vampires, so
Uh-huh.
there you go. Now they have an up to point.
Is that right?
Yes.
Guard
I'm
room's
going
full.
to kill turkeys. You could pick the turkey up and you hold it in your hand.
Yeah.
But I put that down way more gently.
Hi,
than I
Gimli.
expected. Is he in the base?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, buddy.
So, as we can see in this epic battle,
Yep.
aka,
It's just a massive, little icons.
it really is. It's okay. The little snots will get the mana generators up just in time for the level to end, is what's going to happen.
Well, one of them's up.
Oh, is it? I thought they were still building it.
No, one of them is up.
Oh, so it is. So it is. Good for them. Still need demons to work it, though.
Oh, well.
And unfortunately, He also, I think, killed a couple of our guys.
No, we still have 18 of 18.
Oh, okay. I mean, he's a tough little son of a bitch.
Well, he's a dwarf.
Or at least I should say he was.
Oh my god.
Pay for this, you damn brat!
With these words, Grimly, the Dwarven King, breathed his last.
Oh my god, did we actually kill him?
Yeah.
Well-earned
My
victory
god.
for
Oh,
evil.
can we resurrect him and like turn him into our like evil dwarf slave?
See, now you're thinking with evil, and I appreciate that.
In the end,
You're welcome.
evil will always triumph. Time to enjoy my victory.
Talia, what have you done?
We're supposed to find him up there.
Grimly.
Oh.
Punish you for this. Stay where you are. I'll be there in a couple of hours.
Apparently, Tanos was anything but enthusiastic about his foster daughter's deeds. The insightful evil knew that a confrontation was not yet advisable and ordered Talia to travel west, always west.
We could always wait for Father and try to explain everything to him. Oi, 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 oh, come on. Even my good side can't be that naive. He'll skin me alive if he gets his hands on me. There's no way I should get anywhere near him until his anger is cooled. Oh, unfortunately, I'm afraid I have to agree with my evil me. We should let the grass grow over the whole thing first.
Oh, good and evil in agreement. A rare stroke of luck, I'd say. So, it was time to run. There are enemies in your dungeon.
That's
What?
okay. We're dealing with him. There was a patrol right behind him.
Oh, okay.
right, ladies. Oh, we lost 0 units on that fight. Also, 6,660 evil points. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have enjoyed, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, I have been the Alchemical Rabbit,
And this is Benatoli.
and we will see you later.
Bye guys, thanks for watching.
Here, the only problem was, as usual, his own death. After the Dwarven King Grimly suffered a premature death at the hands of the hero-beating evil's armies, the Dark Elf Talia got herself out of dodge. She took the evil creatures and retreated into the tunnels and mines of Steelsmith, which were connected to the most remote places in the world. The hasty departure proved to be very wise indeed, for shortly afterwards, Tanos appeared on the scene, and with him, a mighty army of good. When he found his dwarven friend's lifeless body, he screamed his pent-up anger out into the world, as overly emotional heroes are often prone to do. A few hours later, Tanos gathered with his 2 remaining comrades and commanders in his tent. We will now repeat approximately what was said. I, the evil will destroy us. We are lost. Wail, wail, and so on. In the end, Tanos called his fellow soldiers to order and commanded them to return to their respective empires and strengthen their defenses. So it was time to do what all good folks do: hide themselves behind thick walls in fear and hope that the storm would pass them by and hit the others. How exceedingly honorable. In the meantime, Tanos sent out some spies to track down his evil student. The Dark Elf had, by then, beaten her way through the mines of Steelsmith, accidentally awakened an army, and fled from a whip-swinging demon. The usual stuff that happens when traveling through dwarven tunnels. At least they had left Tanos and the armies of good far behind them, and now moved almost unmolested through the countryside, determined to continue spreading chaos and horror.
And that was a special little Easter egg for all of you.
And